Drop the child!
No! He's mine!
It's kidnapping!
I carried him! I felt him kick! I'm his mother!
8 years and no child? My son, don't let this girl waste your life.
Mama, stop. She's my wife.
Welcome to African Folktale by Chi. Please like, share and subscribe.
In the city of Port Harcourt, there lived a quiet, loving couple. Mr. Tunde, 33 years old, and his beautiful wife, Chioma, 30 years old. From the outside, their life looked perfect. A good job, a fine home, respect from neighbors. But inside that house, there was a silence. No laughter of children, no tiny footsteps, no toys scattered on the floor. 8 years of marriage, yet no child. Every night, Chioma would stand at the nursery door, staring at the empty cot, imagining a baby that never came. And every night, her heart broke a little more. Hospital visits became a routine. Test after test. Drugs, prayers. Still nothing. That evening, Tunde dropped his hospital file on the table and sighed. Another negative. Another heartbreak. They didn't even talk during dinner. Sometimes pain is too heavy for words. At a family gathering, Tunde's mother said loudly, 8 years and no child?
8 years
My
and
son,
no child?
don't
My
let
son,
this
don't let
girl
this
waste your life.
Mama,
The
stop.
room
She's my
went
wife.
quiet. Chioma swallowed tears. Tunde snapped. Mama, stop. She's my wife. But the damage was done. As they drive home,
What if I can't give you
Chioma
a
whispered,
child?
What
Then
if,
we'll find another
what if I
way."
can't give you a child? He grabbed her hand. Then we'll find another way. One afternoon, inside a cold fertility clinic, the doctor adjusted his glasses, looked at their test results, and said words that changed everything. There is one more option, surrogacy. Another
You
woman
mean another
carrying
woman
their
carries our
baby. Not adoption. Not charity. Their child, their blood, just another womb. Hope entered their hearts again. For the first time in years. Chioma smiled. That night, in their bedroom, the fan spinning slowly, dim light glowing, Chioma sat on the bed thinking, could she allow another woman to carry her child?
Yes, it's
Was
legal
it
and
safe? Was it right? Tunde held her hand gently. 8 years is enough pain. Let's try. Slowly, hope defeated fear. They would do it. Not everyone shared their joy. Tunde's mother burst into the house, shouting, What is this I hear about?
You want another woman to carry a
Surrogacy?
child for you?
In my
Mama,
house.
Calm down. Let me
Chioma
explain.
flinched. Tunde stood firm. This is our life, Mama. Our choice. And though the house became tense, their love grew stronger. 2 days later, their phone rang. Dr. John. I have good news.
I have good
We
news.
found a
surrogate
surrogate.
for you. She meets all the
Chioma's
medical
heart
and legal
skipped.
requirements and she's ready to
Tunde
start.
stopped
That's
pacing.
incredible.
Finally, their miracle was coming. They hugged each other tightly. God had remembered their address. They met with her the next day. Her name was BC, 25 years old. Soft-spoken. From a small village. Said she needed money for her younger siblings' school fees. I promise, she said, eyes lowered. I will take care of your child like my own. Chioma hugged her. Thank you so much. Tunde paid half the money up front. Contract signed. Everything legal. Everything safe. Or so they thought. The next day they brought BC to their home. Tunde carried a small bag. Chioma held groceries. BC stood near the doorway, shy and uncertain. Come in, this is your home too, Tunde said. Chioma led her inside. This room is for you, she said, showing BC a small, clean bed with fresh sheets. BC touched the bed, whispering, I'll protect you, no matter what. Chioma only heard the first part and smiled. But her grip on her belly tightened. Something possessive. One afternoon, Chioma overheard BC talking on the phone. I will never let them take you from me. Never. Chioma's stomach tightened. She backed away silently. Later,
BC,
she asked,
who are you talking to?
BC,
Nothing,
who are
ma,
you
just
talking
talking.
to? Nothing, ma, just talking, BC said nervously, forcing a laugh. Chioma's concern grew. Tension hung in the house.
Here, I made this for
Here.
you.
I
I
made
hope
this
you
for
like
you,
it.
she said gently.
Which kind food
BC
be
glared.
this?
Which kind food be this? She shouted. Chioma flinched. I'm so sorry. I just thought you might like it. BC softened. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to shout. Chioma placed her hand gently on hers. It's okay, we just want you to feel at home. But the possessive tension in BC's eyes lingered. The days passed slowly. Hospital visits, checkups, baby shopping. For the first time in years, Chioma was happy again. One day, she touched BC's stomach and smiled. Ah, the baby is kicking. Can you feel it? BC held her belly gently and whispered, My baby. Chioma laughed. Our baby, BC, our baby. BC nodded. But the way she looked at her stomach, the way she held it so tight, it didn't feel normal. Something wasn't right. The delivery day came. The hospital room was bright and quiet. Machines were beeping softly. BC lay on the bed, sweating and holding the bedsheets tight. It hurts so much, she cried. Chioma quickly held her hand. You can do this, BC. We're right here with you. They stood outside, waiting. Tunde praying quietly. Chioma pacing nervously. The door opened. The doctor came out. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
It's a boy, he announced. Chioma screamed with joy. After 8 long years, a son. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Tunde exhaled in relief. But the joy didn't last long. The nurse came rushing back, looking confused. Where is the surrogate? She asked urgently. Chioma froze. Tunde's eyes widened. What do you mean? Chioma whispered. She left the ward, the nurse said, voice shaking. Everyone froze. Hope had turned into fear, in just a few seconds. They went inside the hospital room. And froze. The bed, empty. The window, wide open. The baby, gone. BC, gone. Silence. Then Chioma screamed, a scream so loud it shook the walls. My baby. My baby. Tunde's anger exploded. He grabbed a chair and smashed it against the wall. Nurses rushed in, shouting. The police were called. In one moment, joy turned into panic. Hope turned into fear. And nothing would ever be the same. Soon, the inspector arrived. Inspector Musa. Calm. Sharp eyes. No panic, he said. We will find her. He studied the CCTV footage carefully. And there she was. BC. Sneaking out of the hospital, wrapped in a shawl. The baby hidden in her arms. A taxi waited outside. The plate number, unclear. She planned this, Musa said quietly. This wasn't emotional. This was planned. Chioma collapsed to the floor. Tunde grabbed her, trying to hold back tears. In one moment, hope turned into shock. And the nightmare had only just begun. Days passed. No sleep. No food. The house felt emptier than ever. Neighbors whispered as they passed by. Maybe it's punishment. Maybe they stole someone's child. The police worked fast. They traced BC. Fake address. Fake village. Fake ID. And then, the truth. BC wasn't even her real name. She never existed. Tunde's anger exploded.
She used
He
us!
slammed his fist on the table. She used us, he shouted. Chioma could only stare, shocked, heartbroken, and exhausted. In one moment. Hope, joy, and trust were gone, replaced by fear, anger, and betrayal. Inspector Musa discovered something shocking. He told them there's a baby trafficking
There's
ring.
a baby trafficking
Chioma
ring.
froze.
They use
Surrogacy to steal babies, then
We
sell
must
them
move
abroad.
fast.
The world tilted. You mean, my child? We don't know yet. But we must move fast. The next day the police tracked a warehouse. Abandoned. Dark. Doors kicked open. Flashlights scanning. Crying babies inside. But not theirs. 2 women were arrested. Chioma fell to her knees. At home Chioma was restless. She stared at the empty cot. I carried him for 9 months in my heart, and someone stole him. Tunde cried for the first time in years. I should have protected you both. They almost gave up. Almost. The police continue their investigation. One of the taxi driver recognized her photo. He said she asked me to take her to the motor park. The police moved fast. Roadblocks went up. Sirens screamed. Every second counted. Tension hung thick in the air. Would they reach her before it was too late? The police saw her. BC was holding the baby tight, running through the crowded bus park. One said to her, "Drop the child." She replied, "No, he's mine." BC cried, "I carried him. I felt him kick. I'm his mother." Tears streamed down her face. She wasn't evil. She was broken, lonely, obsessed. But what she did was wrong. Slowly, she handed the baby over. Chioma ran forward. She held him close, crying like a wounded animal. "My son, my son." Tunde stood behind her, relief flooding his face. After years of pain, their child was finally safe. BC was arrested and taken to court. The news spread everywhere. BC sentenced to prison. Trafficking ring exposed. Other families saved. Justice was served. Months later, the house was no longer quiet. Baby laughter filled every corner. Chioma rocked the crib gently, smiling. Tunde sat beside her, his face glowing with joy. She kissed her son's forehead. Inspector Musa visited, nodding with pride. "Your case helped save many children," he said. Chioma whispered softly, "Pain nearly broke us, but God returned our joy." Sometimes desperation invites danger. Trust carefully, hope wisely, and never ignore the signs your heart warns you about. The end.